Okay, so I'm 1 month into the diet, or I guess you can say lifestyle modification. So it's been a change, and I want to update you on what's been going on. I guess first of all, what I did, what I didn't do, if I met my goals, and what I plan to do. So let's get started. If you remember back to the first video, my initial weight was 235.4 pounds. And so I put out a plan of what I was going to do. I was going to stop the bread, stop tortillas, no pasta, no sweets. I also said that I was going to go with only half my salad size that I was going to eat. I also said no second servings, and at least drink 2 bottles of water each day, in addition to all my other beverages. I also wanted to keep my breakfast only to basically fruits, yogurt with granola, and occasionally add in some other breakfast meals as well. So what did I keep from that? First of all, I did keep the promise of no bread, no tortillas, no pastas, no sweets. My breakfast actually have mainly been a yogurt with granola, and that's also been another meal throughout the day that I've taken. I have done some fruits in the morning as well. There's been some mornings I didn't eat because I just wasn't hungry, and then there's been sometimes where I actually had eggs in the morning. So I definitely am not lacking calories, as far as I'm still eating pretty well in the mornings. And at lunchtime, I'm also eating pretty well. Sometimes I'm just eating. Initially, I was just eating something like a protein bar or something like that, and that would be enough to fill me up. So I wasn't really feeling starved or hungry or craving any foods at all. Dinners were actually pretty good. I actually had good meals, good vegetables, chicken, and the plates were very satisfying. And I think because I was eating less calories, when you would get this nice good plate of food, I was really savoring and tasting the food and taking my time in eating, and it was just that much more delicious and that much more satisfying to eat. So it was actually really good, and it was low calorie, and I was still getting full and doing well with that. So now sometimes at lunch, that was when I would mainly have my salads, and the salads, I said we're going to be half size. I didn't do that. I ate full size salads, and I did it with chicken in it, and that was very good because one, the chicken was very satisfying. That was good protein, and in addition, I didn't have to use any salad dressing, so I would take away those calories and just eat the chicken and the salad together, and that was very satisfying. I did switch from usually getting Wendy's salads to the Cobb salads from Chick-fil-A, just because they're very delicious and they're very satisfying, and that would get me through the day. And sometimes I didn't really want to eat dinner after that, and sometimes I would have a little bit of a small dinner after that, so that really helped. I pretty much kept it to no second servings, so that we can limit the calories. It was all eating with the fork, and I was very satisfied with doing that. I didn't miss any of the bread, didn't miss tortillas, didn't miss any of that at all. What I didn't keep very well, as far as what I had initially set out for, was drinking at least 2 bottles of water each day. Some days I did, most of the days I didn't. I was still drinking a lot of Diet Coke, and so we'll talk about the Diet Coke later. And let's move on to now the exercise part of what I had set out to do. I had set out to do walking at least 20 minutes a day. I had set out to do arm exercises with weights. And if you notice, my nephew put out a exercise to do with weights while you were watching TV. And some of those that I wasn't doing, I incorporated into that as well. And then I also set out to do crunches and abdominal exercises every single day. So my exercise routine was basically set so that I would not injure myself. I didn't want to hurt myself. I didn't want to slow myself down in trying to lose weight. So I was pacing myself and trying to get more endurance over time. and not pushing myself every single day. So the first thing I did do, I didn't walk my 20 minutes a day. I probably walked enough at work, but I didn't do 20 minutes a day of walking, just walking by itself. What I did do is I did the stationary bike, and I started with doing 30 minutes a day, and that would be about 6.5 miles I did the first few days. And then after that, actually the stamina built up, and I was able to do 7 miles a day, and then I built up to doing 8 miles a day. So now my goal with the exercise bike is not to increase how the resistance on the bike or anything like that, because I don't want to hurt my knees. I don't want to stop myself from doing more exercising. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more miles. I'm not so worried about the time anymore. Now I'm worried about doing more miles. And so my goal will be to increase from 8 miles to hopefully 10 miles or 12 miles by the end of the next 30 days. And I'll go into that also later. The arm exercises I've been doing throughout, and incorporating that every single day, every night, so I don't give myself a break on those. It's very easy to do. I'm watching TV, I just do my exercises and I'm done. I get down on the floor, I also do my crunches, and I do my leg lifts, and I do some other buttock exercises and things that will help throughout my core. And I've been noticing a difference with that as well. So that's been every single day. I've been increasing the amount of crunches that I do, leg lifts that I do, and so little by little I can do a lot more, and it just doesn't bother me anymore. So my goal with that is to keep on increasing those numbers, so I keep on doing more and more and more, and to the point that I feel comfortable that that's about the right number of abdominal exercises to do. And I think you should just do whatever feels comfortable to you and then go up from there. So what are some of the benefits that I've had from this so far is less pain, especially to my quads. They right above my knees would hurt when I would bend down. Now I can bend down with no problems. It doesn't hurt me. I can squat, I can move better. The mobility is much better as well, and the endurance is much better as well. So especially in the exercise bike, I can see myself doing it faster, doing more miles in the same amount of time, as you can see by some of the pictures I'll be showing you throughout. And I think that those benefits are great. Now, I think all of this needs to be done, and it's best done with family support. And because I do have my family support, it makes it so much better when they're actually helping out and eating the same way I am, and really doing the things to help out, and exercising as well. And we're all working together, which is much simpler to do that way. So now the big question is, did I meet my goal? My goal was to lose at least 15 pounds during this first month, because I thought 15 pounds was doable, because you lose a lot of water weight, and you can start getting in shape, and you lose a lot of that weight fast. So did I make the weight? I did. I made the weight. I lost 15.2 pounds, and so I made that weight. So now my goals for my next month, I wrote these down because they're going to be to lose 10 pounds. So in another 30 days, hopefully I'll lose 10 more pounds, and that'll be, and right now I'm at 220.2. So at 210, that's going to be the lightest I've been in 8-9 years. So that's going to be good. I'm going to stop the sodas. The diet sodas are going to stop. Now Lent started, so usually with the things I usually add or give up during Lent, Diet Cokes are one of them. So that's gone already, so I don't have to worry about taking that anymore. I'm going to increase the water I drink for sure. So hopefully that will be a lot better. I'm going to continue the same diet for now, because it seems to be working for me. I'm not starving myself. I'm not overeating. I feel very satisfied, and it's helping me. Now, if I notice that I'm in half the month, I'm not losing the weight the way I want to, then I may modify it or increase it. But because the exercise has been increasing, and I am going to increase the exercise, I pretty much think that I can lose these 10 pounds this coming month, and so that's what I'm shooting for. In addition, I'm going to increase the abdominal and arm exercises also modestly, slowly, so that I can actually get in better shape. And I think I am getting in better shape at this point. So a little extra motivation that I have is a friend from San Antonio. We'll call him Hector. He and I are trying to lose 2 pounds each week at least. So that's what we're trying to do. He's trying to lose 2 pounds to reach his goal, and I'm trying to reach my goal, which is still 180, which will take a while, but I'll get there. And we're doing this, and we're weighing in every Sunday at 6 p.m. and seeing how we're doing. And so far, so good. We've been meeting our goals. So good luck to both of us. And then one more thing is I am going to start reviewing this book, which is called Bright Line Eating. And the reason I'm going to be going through this book is because my cousin, who has maintained her slim figure for a long time now, is something that she swears by, and she uses that book, and she really likes the science behind it, and she likes the way it talks about dieting and how to change the way you eat. And so I'll be going through that book, and hopefully I will be presenting some of that to you guys as well here. And so hopefully this week or next week we'll start getting into that book a little bit before I do my next video of weight loss and see if I've met that goal as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Everybody that's watching, hopefully you'll be motivated to kind of get on a diet, change the way you eat, take care of yourself, be healthy, take your medications. That's my PSA announcement for everybody. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.